I'm Andy Totten, and welcome to this old high school. Walking into the new field house here, you can see they've made a lot of progress since our last episode. All of the lights are in, they're all powered, all of the other electrical infrastructure is in, all the mechanical work is in, sprinklers are in. We've already painted the ceiling, and starting tomorrow we should start painting and prepping the walls. Within a week or so, all of the athletic equipment will start arriving and being installed, all the drop-down baskets, the batting cages. It's going to look completely different in 2 weeks from now. This whole area is going to be developed into that new wellness area where all the aerobic equipment is going to be, and you can see this opening, which is open to the field house. So from the aerobic room, you'll be able to look down into the field house. Also, you can see where these new walls have gone up. This will link to the second floor corridor where what they used to call the West 40 was. So now we're painting through where stair 14 used to be, and this is all in the process of being demolished now. This corner of the building is going to open into a small commons area that'll serve the east gym, the pool, gymnastics, the field house, and this whole corner of the building. You can see that all the walls in this area have been demolished. This is going to be new athletic director's area and additional classrooms going that way. All the lockers have been removed. As you know, we covered earlier in some of the earlier episodes, all the lockers in the building are being replaced. They're in the process of that right now. Walking into the weight room now, room's been reconfigured some in that now we created this new hallway. So you got the proper fire egress through here. You've got windows from the weight room now to the hallway. These existing windows that were in really bad shape are all being pulled out, being replaced with glass block and operable windows in some locations. Off to my right over here, this wall used to be the wall where all the windows were, and there was mechanical space beyond that. This wall all gets opened wide open, as well as this wall behind me where the stair is. So the weight room expands that direction and gives a larger space for not only the wrestling room, but makes better use of the space they have down here. What we're looking at now is what was formerly the Lecture Hall 187. As we pan down this hallway, all these new science classrooms over here, at this point we're only 2.5 weeks into the summer, but this area was completely cleared out the first week. We had, basically it was a bowling alley, it was wide open end to end. At this point we already have a great deal of mechanical roughed in, electrical roughed in. The block work is working its way working its way east. Above we've got spray fireproofing is working his way down. They've already done all the layout for the walls, all the coring for all the pipe penetrations, because this is an area that is so critical and there's so much work to go in here. There cannot be any delays in this because we have to turn this over this fall. Walking in now to the existing kitchen cafeteria area, as you pan through here, this is an area that there's so much work that had to be done in such a short amount of time. So they've really been pushing this area. Where I'm standing now is where the serving lines used to be. This whole area is where serving lines used to be. Basically what's going to happen, the serving lines are being moved to where the old faculty dining room used to be, and the cafeteria is being expanded further north. Now we're in one of the main hallways here at the new northwest entry. We're going to walk into the new district office, the suite of offices for the district office. Coming in, you've got the reception area here. This is where anybody will be greeted as they come in the district office. In through here, we've got superintendent's secretary. Superintendent's office is on beyond, and then the new main conference room off the superintendent's office. Here we're entering the new superintendent's conference room. This area also receives a wall covering. You can see the cabinets and display cases are in now. basically just finishing up and cleaning up at this point. This area, as soon as we're out of here, it'll get a final cleaning and it'll be sealed off for the rest of the summer. Now we're going to walk into the new main office of the school, where vice principals are going to be housed, as well as dean and attendants. Coming in, you've got the vice principal secretaries. We've got all the new casework in here. It's really a space that's going to work well for them, and it gives them a lot of flexibility too. Now we're panning in the new main entry commons area. You can see we've made a lot of progress since the last time you were in here. This glass railing that defines this overhang here has really turned out excellent. Skylights, which have been in for a long time now, with them being fully finished and taped and first coat of paint on there, it's really a very dramatic space. These columns that are freestanding out here, the masonry benches actually get a top on them, so we'll have a nice place for the kids to hang out. Now we're looking at the inside face of this new commons. You can see they pulled architecturally a lot of the details from the old portion of the building. Some of the masonry that they used in this corner, and the coins in particular, are actually bricks that they saved from the south side of the building. As you're coming into this space, the space that opens up right behind you here is the College and Career Center, and then behind that is all of Student Services. So it'll be really a kind of a real logical layout from when you first come into the building. Now we're on the second floor of this new northwest entry, this commons area with this overlook. You get another sense of how dramatic the space is going to be, and it's really going to give a lot of flexibility. On around here, this corner where we see some of the ceiling and lights stacked over here, this is going to be kind of another student commons area that's dropped down, and they're going to incorporate, since this whole area is the art wing, they're going to be making this a student art gallery down this whole face of this area. Right now we're at the doors, or where the doors used to be for the library. Used to come in the library down this corridor from the north side. You can see this area. We've had a huge demolition efforts through the whole building, but this area is one of our big areas of concern. Walking through here, you can see demolition is pretty much completed in this area. They're using this area to get some of the material out from some of the rooms further east of here. But the framing's already going, and what's going to be developed here is you're actually going to be entering the library through the middle of what used to be the library. Now we're looking at the north side of the building. If you remember, this whole north face on the second floor had a red and glass storefront from late 50s, early 60s vintage. It was really in a bad state of disrepair. You can see we're working our way west to east here with the new storefront system. This covers all of the math wing on the second floor. This system will be the same as is in the new northwest entry, and help to tie this whole corner of the building together architecturally. Within the system, they've got operable windows, as well as the glass being a better quality insulating glass, and the construction of the glass is meant to take any of the errant fly balls, which are likely going to come based on the location. I'm Andy Totten. Thanks for watching This Old High School.